Perhaps the best sports luxury coupe you can buy today.
The C63S has a 4-liter bi-turbo V8 producing 503 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque, and it has a 9-speed AMG speed shift transmission. So driving the 2020 C63S Coupe.
Don't forget the S bar.
Yeah, the S actually is a big difference. 503 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque, compared to the normal one that only has 469 horsepower.
Yeah, this one's gonna get you from 0 to 60 in just 3.7 seconds. So it is pretty quick, especially, you know, when you compare it to the regular one.
Yeah, and the competitors for this one are obviously the M4 competition and
an
the
RS5.
Audi RS5.
So this one's 0 to 60, 3.7 seconds. RS5 has it died. M4 competition, 3.8.
The wheels on this one are AMG forged cross-spoke wheels. They, I think it's the best wheels to get on the AMGs. You see a lot of them with these wheels, and I think they stand out. They definitely make people turn their heads when they see them. I think because of the multi-spoke design.
Yeah, and you got bigger wheels in the back, 19 inches in the front,
so
20 inches in the back.
20-inch wheels in the back. They are 285/30s. And in the front, you have 255/35/19, so it is a staggered set. The front bumper on this thing is so aggressive. When you get the C63S or the normal C63, you get the really nice black AMG grille, which I think looks really aggressive and very high quality. Yeah, even the iridium silver metallic, as Mercedes calls their silvers, you would think a silver car doesn't really stand out, but since it's an AMG, it definitely still stands out. And
I like Mercedes in silver though, because it brings me that kind of a classic look and feel to it, you know. Italian cars should be red, British cars should be green, Mercedes should be silver. Yeah. When it comes down to the competition, what I think it's interesting that it ties RS5 in 0 to 60 time, even though RS5 is all-wheel drive, whereas this one is not.
This one's rear-wheel drive.
As it should be. You're looking at a handcrafted AMG 4-liter V8 engine. As with the proper AMG should be, it's going to have a signature of the actual engineer who handcrafted the engine.
Which you don't get on, obviously, the normal C300, and you also do not get it on the C43. Only the 63 motors get the
only the proper AMGs, that's right, exactly. And all of those engines are shipped from Germany all the way here to the States.
So let's go ahead and give an acceleration clip. I'm gonna kind of get into it.
Plenty fast.
Definitely not slow at all. You know, like we said earlier, 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds, 3.7. Tying with an all-wheel drive car, which is absolutely insane. But the way the technology is and how fast the transmission is, it shifts so lightning quick that you don't even need an all-wheel drive car. Handling is also very sharp. It is electronic steering, but it actually feels really, you know, almost like hydraulic steering, so it actually gives you some feedback and feels firm and tight as a sports car should be.
That's good, that's good. The MSRP starts at 77,500 and goes up depending on the options, of course.
This one is sitting around 88,000 and some change, so it's got over $10,000 in options.
This one being 2020, you get that beautiful and crisp front instrument cluster. I absolutely desire it. Also, the new AMGs now get this really nice steering wheel with the new functions where you can actually on the steering wheel set a different driving mode, turn on and off the traction control, and also adjust your suspension.
This one's also got the carbon fiber package, so it's got the carbon fiber center stack, also the carbon fiber mirror caps, which they add that little sporty edge to a car that I think, you know, this one, you know, needs.
And when it comes down to luxury, you're gonna get an IWC clock right here in the middle. So tell me this: is this a luxury coupe or is it a sports coupe? If you would have to pick one.
This is definitely a luxury coupe. This is
Okay.
probably the best luxury sports coupe you can buy. It is, I think it definitely competes well with the RS5 and the M4. I think it has its own distinct characteristics to separate it from those two, because it almost does lean more to the luxury car side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. I think it has more luxury to it than the M4 would have. And when it comes down to the RS5, the new RS5 looks pretty good. And it's got the digital display here as well, and the digital cockpit. So it would probably be a pretty good competition in that point of view.
Yeah, where the M4 is, I love BMW, but the M4 did come out in 2013 for the 2014 model year. So, you know, it is a little older. So they, you know, it's just a little bit behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's just how it is.
The pedal shifters are mounted to the actual steering wheel. They are aluminum, I guess.
Yeah, they have a metal feel to them.
Yeah, metal feel. They are good size, extremely quick. It's a lot of fun to use them while you drive, especially on the road.
Yeah, definitely. If you get a sports car, the last thing you want to have is plastic paddle shifters, and I think it's
I would hate that.
yeah, and I think it's cool that Mercedes actually gave us metal paddle shifters because they're fun to use. So at the end of the day, the people who are buying this car, unless they're a huge Mercedes enthusiast, they're going to compare it against the RS5 Coupe and the BMW M4 competition. If you're more into a car having a really nice luxury interior, as well as being a sports car, I would lean towards this. And another thing is,
Definitely
those two cars, the Audi has a V6 and the BMW has an inline 6. So those are both 6 cylinders, while this one still has a V8.
Exactly, and I think that's going to affect the sound of it as well.
Yeah, this one sounds way better than both those. I'm sorry. I know you like Audis.
Okay, can you point out any flaws?
No. It's the thing about this car. There's no flaws. There's nothing that you can complain about in this car.
Yeah.
It sounds good, looks good, it's fast,
Drives great,
luxurious,
handles,
handles good. What do you want? Okay, maybe, you know, it doesn't get the best gas mileage, but you're not buying this car for gas mileage, people.
Who cares? Thank you for watching our review of this 2020 Mercedes-Benz C63S AMG Coupe. As of this shooting, this vehicle is still available at Mercedes-Benz of Athens, so check out the video description for my contact information, or if you simply want to find out more.
And remember, every Saturday we'll be releasing a new video of a different car. So stick around. And yep.
And
subscribe too. You know, if you guys want to.
thanks.